Welcome everyone to another Overrated review. I am Bradley Overrated, and today I am talking about one of my favorite good old classic games, Left 4 Dead 2. I guess it's not technically classic, but it is old now, about 10, 11 years old, and I just want to talk about it. So without further ado now, let's discuss this game and what I think of it. And I guess I understand everybody's concerned when this game initially came out. I think it was only a year or so after the original Left 4 Dead, and everyone was wondering why. They were still playing the original Left 4 Dead, and they were concerned that this would just be a rush job. Well, don't worry about that. It wasn't. It is actually a sequel in every right, and is in fact a superior product to the original game. So if you haven't heard about Left 4 Dead, Left 4 Dead 2 is basically the exact same as the original. You and a group of 4 survivors must survive the zombie apocalypse by going from checkpoint to checkpoint until you beat the quote-unquote campaign, and there are several campaigns within the game. It's a lot of fun. I really enjoy it. It's the exact same as you would expect. You just run around, shoot zombies, try not to get murdered by witches and tanks and hunters, oh my. But they did in fact improve it. For starters, there are now more special infecteds. You have chargers, which aren't that special. You have jockeys, which are glorified wannabe hunters. And you have spitters, who actually are a really good addition, because they can actually keep people from corner camping in the multiplayer. So that's welcomed. And then you have witches that can now walk. So, you're in for a treat. On top of that, you can also get all of the DLC. You can get the original first game's campaigns if you would like, so there's a lot more content. The online multiplayer is greatly improved with the scavenge mode. That is my personal favorite, and it's really enjoyable. It is definitely a sequel that is worthy of trying, and I'm really glad they added all of the additions. But by far, in my personal opinion, the greatest addition of anything is in fact that they added melee weapons. That is something that was desperately missing from the first game, and they are all here now, including the classic, a chainsaw. And with all of this good stuff that I am talking about, what is there to complain about? Well, like I said, Left 4 Dead 2 is basically Left 4 Dead with just more campaigns, basically. And while they did add melee weapons and have more special infecteds, I actually am not that impressed with the special infecteds themselves. Like I said, the charger doesn't really add anything in my opinion. There's also the jockey, which really is a wannabe hunter, and it's not that exciting. I do like the spitters, and they are definitely a welcome addition. But like I said, it really just depends on how much you enjoyed the first game. If you really enjoyed the first game and you want to see more of that said game and just see kind of minor improvements to the formula, then Left 4 Dead 2 is the game for you. But if you're looking for something new or for them to change up the formula, you're going to be a little bit disappointed. So I'm going to leave that one up to you whether or not you like it. But how do I feel about it? I love it. I really do enjoy the Left 4 Dead franchise. I do wish they would have made a third game at some point, but hey, it's Valve. You're not going to get the number 3 for any of their games, so you just got to live with what they give you. And Left 4 Dead 2, thankfully, is a very, very enjoyable game, and I can't recommend it enough. Now it is on to the letter grade, and for those of you that are new here, I give letter grades because that's just the way I roll. A being the best, and F obviously being the worst. When it comes to Left 4 Dead 2, it is a superior game to the original. Having said that, I wouldn't say it is leagues over the original. I would just argue that there are minor improvements over what is an already solid formula. So with everything in consideration, I'm going to give Left 4 Dead 2 for the Xbox 360 and the PC, as I have played it on both, a very, very solid A-. I can't recommend it enough. I just think it is a great game. I really enjoyed all the time I've played, and believe me, I've played a lot of Left 4 Dead 2. And this, my friends, concludes this overrated review. Guys, thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. I always appreciate it. You're beautiful. And I will see you on the next one. I am Bradley Overrated, out like a trout. Take care.